Okay, load boards, you have a problem. Let's be honest. The best way for me to have the capacity that I need, to get the rates that I want, to maintain a quality of service, and especially to avoid the risks of things like fraud, theft, and accidents, is for me to book more of my freight on my carriers that I know and trust, not some rando off the load board. Today we're here to introduce the vision of Truckstop Load Board, RMIS, and FreightFriend together, the evolution of Truckstop into a custom, trusted network. Now, of course, because it's Truckstop, we're going to see some intelligent and innovative digital freight matching and automation. Of course, we're going to see some world-leading solutions for vetting and validating your carriers and operationalizing trust. But where we'll really take it to the next level is with intelligence, automation, and trust, not just for the spot market, but for everything that you do. From the easy loads, you've already got that routing guide in place, to the common ones where you're moving it within your network, to the new or the tricky ones where you've got to go source some new capacity. Intelligence, automation, and trust across everything you do, your network and the giant Truckstop network. Let's get to the demo. You can see here Chase is logged in as Jeff. He is a carrier sales rep, and he's logged into his relationship-based CRM. And all of his loads are synced from the TMS, and you can see some of them he's already got a carrier for, but here's one where he doesn't have a carrier yet. Okay, let's see if we can help Jeff. Let's roll up our sleeves, see if we can get to work here. The first thing that you're gonna see is that intelligence I promised you. These are the best carriers to help Jeff move this load. This is intelligent matching. How do I know they're the best? Well, when we hover over it, you can see all of the data that Truckstop has about these carriers and where they're going. We can see things like booked loads, load tracking, factoring, loads they've clicked on, where they give us feedback about loads and lanes that they like and dislike, capacity available that they've posted. Man, Truckstop has a lot of data on these carriers. And not just the spot ones, all the carriers, my carriers too. All right, so we got some powerful, intelligent matching. Let's not stop there. Let's go. Let's get some automation. Let's look at an automated waterfall. As we look at the first three carriers here, we see there's a routing guide already in place for this load. And three carriers like Fast here, they've all been offered this load through three really powerful carrier-facing tools. The first is ranked matches. The same technology that we use to figure out that these are the best carriers for you, we're using for the carrier to help find them the best loads for them. They're gonna help them be profitable. And so when they log in, instead of searching around, it's right there. Then we email them the list of the ranked matches. And then finally, we just launched push notifications for carriers to help drive engagement. And they are loving it. All right, so we've shared these loads three ways with the routing guide. But in this case, I can see that I got 2 thumbs down and I clocked out. So I wasn't actually able to move this load on my routing guide. So for this next piece, we're gonna have to take both the intelligence and the automation, and then we're really gonna have to add that trust and go to the next level. So I can see some carriers that are in my network. It's still the intelligence. These are still the best ranked. It's using the data science and the Truckstop data network. It's still automated because after that routing guide expired, before Jeff ever logged into his relationship-based CRM here, we've already distributed those loads to the carriers that he already trusts. But here's where that trust really grows, okay? So DK&C, you can see one of these carriers, they're RMIS certified. They're continually monitored for that trust factor, that they are in my network and qualified based on my rules. And I can look across here and I can see there's no warnings, they got a high trust score. This is a carrier based on my rules and my relationships. That's a good match for this load. So I told you we already sent this load out, and we actually got a quote back from DK&C here on this load. Before I get to the quote, I got to check that Truckstop rate estimate, $1,000, 326 RPM. So that gives me an idea. Let's get in here and see what this quote looks like from DK&C. Whoa, okay. 1,300 DK&C, 1,300. That's not going to work for me on this load. I mean, there's the phone number in the email. Maybe I try to work something out, but they're not even really like in the realm that I've got on this load. So we're gonna have to help Jeff a little bit more. Let's see what we can do. We need to take intelligence, automation, and trust to another level. You ready? All right, I promised you it was not just your network, but also the Truckstop network together in one place. So these next carriers, you can see these are Truckstop spot carriers. Now, it's not even posted to the spot market yet. This load is not on a public load board, but I can see these carriers that are, again, intelligently matched. And I can click into a couple. There's RedNet, there's Blue Swift. These might be good carriers. Whoa, that's a lot of red. There's identity risk warnings on this carrier. They've got a VoIP phone number. There's some mismatches between their FMCSA and other email addresses. This carrier is not going to meet my minimum trust standard. See, you don't just vet your carrier one time on onboarding and some other system. It's continuously operationalizing that trust and vetting and validating your carriers throughout the automation and through every user like Jeff using his relationship-based CRM as he goes through. All right, so it's not going to be Blue Swift. Let's see about RedNet. Let's see if we can get this load. We've already got a message. So Jeff's already been here working and has offered this load to RedNet, and we got a quote coming. So there you have it. Intelligence, intelligent, innovative digital freight matching, the automated waterfall, and then operationalizing trust and continuously vetting and validating your carriers for every load that you do, not just the spot ones, and across your network, as well as the massive Truckstop network in everything that you do. We've already launched an initial version of this to some select customers. Right now we're working on adding more Truckstop and RMIS data, as well as AI and API solutions for fraud. Myself and Chase are the guys working on it. We're going to be in the Truckstop booth all week. We would love to talk to you guys, just talk shop a little bit about it. And let's get you efficiently booking your freight with carriers that you know and trust. Thank you.